All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, cyber traders, and good morning. I'm so excited. You know what today is? Today is Tuesday. It is one of the best days of the week to trade. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Who's as excited as I am? I hope you guys are, because yesterday was a happy Monday. And you know what? The stuff that was trickling down from yesterday to the close is going in today. So we're going to talk a lot about it. But before we get started, everybody, just remind everybody that Cyber Expo this week. If you haven't registered, I'm going to post a link up there. We've got the link. Just click on it, register. We've got great presenters coming up on Thursday from 12 o'clock, up until, 4 o'clock? We got 5 o'clock, I think it is. So we got a bunch of great speakers. Don't miss this opportunity. Look forward to seeing you all there. It's going to be a great, exciting time for us to all to trade. All right, guys. So we're starting at 12 o'clock. And also today we have Traders Talk. So if you're in the cyber group room, if you're new to the cyber group trading community here, 11 o'clock, one of the most popular weeks in the cyber group room, we're gonna do Traders Talk, where we're gonna be able to take those questions and we're gonna answer them and show you exactly why we do the things that we do. So you don't want to miss that. So let me just move this over and let's go get into the execution system, see what the hell is going on, because there's a fun time going on right now with TKAT. So this stock, I mean, just look at the long-term chart. Just look at that. I still can't figure it out. I honestly can't understand, I guess that digital painting that went for $30 million, this little digital thing went for, is that what it was, 30 or 60 million, some ridiculous number like that? I forgot what it was. Somebody probably knows better than I do. I'm not into that stuff. But look at the stock. It literally, who thought it was going to keep going? We were talking about this stock for what? Almost, since the day it took off. All right. And, which is kind of weird. I don't really hear that much on TV. They're talking too much about it. But listen, if you ever experience GameStop, if you ever experience Kodak, all those big run-ups like that, you know what? You got one going on right now. Okay, this is basically what it looks like. So in pre-market at 8:30, you could see it just ran from 58 all the way up to $66. What a huge run. And yesterday, it did just as good also. I'm just going to bring up the yesterday chart. You guys can see what happened here on a there we go. Look at that. So right there, I mean, the stock was literally $25 yesterday. It ran to 55, going all the way into the close. It was just an animal. It just did not want to stop. Unbelievable. So if you thought today was a big runner, you had to see what happened yesterday. And where it all started? Right here in the cyber group room. You guys made a lot of money on that stock. And by the way, there was another one too we're going to talk about, and that was just this one. It was another one. But congratulations, all you guys, because you know what? I need that for a Monday. I hate Mondays. I hate trading on Mondays. Never works out, because everybody's coming the weekend. But you know what? This really made a change. And also, let's not forget about Jafin. Jafin also made a big run. Look at that thing. It started right this morning. It went from $7 up to $14. What another great day trader stock that we had on that one too. That really kind of set the tone. And then what was it? What was the other one that we traded that did pretty well? The Hall of Famer, right? Hall of Famer. That was the other one that we traded, had another big run yesterday. So a lot of good stocks that we did pretty well. But listen, don't worry about it. That's the past. Let's not worry about the past. Let's worry about the future. Let's worry about today. The big thing I think a lot of you need to watch is that it was all about following the money. It's all about following money. And you know what? I had a new student. I spoke to somebody just the other day, and I got a couple of emails. And you know what they always tell me? They says, Fausto, I've been taking courses and been listening to people. He goes, but ever since I listened to you guys at Cyber Trade University, it just clicks. It just makes sense. Just follow the money. Everybody's talking about, look at my indicator is better than your indicator. I look at a Fibonacci better than he watches 10 different ways of watching a Fibonacci. But then you realize, why don't you just follow the money? And you know what's also cool about following the money? when you see those orders get executed. When you see those big blocks get ordered to get done, it is a game changer, huge game changer. And that's really what I'm looking for. You get that little slingshot, boom, thing takes off, great winner. But by the way, if you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, and you want to know what the hell we're talking about, just click on the bottom, join us, like us, get in the room, you'll see what it is, and we'll change your life for the better. Anyway, let's go over what's going on this morning, because there's a shitload of stocks that are moving this morning. Okay, so we got the TKAT. I'm going to call it TKAT. All right, pretty volatile stock. It's got a dollar spread. Guys, got to be careful of the stock unless you are a Category 4 trader. She wasn't the nice little pretty stock we saw yesterday, and she wasn't the one that was 2 days ago. So, you know, if you're a little bit of an advanced trader, you're doing pretty well. This is probably something. And another thing, you don't have to trade a lot of shares of it. I mean, the stock goes from 25 to 65. If you bought 100 shares, hell, if you bought 10 shares, you don't need a lot to do it, okay? But anyway, that stock is also pretty good. SNMP, another one. This stock had a really big push this morning, and then she kind of crapped out. I thought she was going to make a little bit of a comeback. I don't know what just happened right here, but she looked pretty good just about a minute ago. She's holding pretty strong right here. She is right at that $1.80. She's up a lot, but she's building a really big base right here, you know, which is really nice. I like this. So the stock is also looks pretty good. I want to keep an eye on this one. LOTZ also popped up on my radar this morning. Another nice stock started making this move just about 30 minutes ago. It was around $8. It just ran to about $8.60. Not a lot of big orders out there on level 3 if you look on the right, but she does got some pretty good orders out there. Building some support right here. She's up about 8%. She's not up a lot, which is pretty nice, and she's not trading ridiculous volume, almost 400,000 already. So that obviously also kind of sparks my interest. Couple other stocks. So I got a few more. BNTC, another one up about 126%. Started early this morning, but she's not picking up really nice direction. If you look at the chart on the left-hand side, she gets like these big spurts. She's flat. She does a big pop. She's flat. She does a big pop. So you could see she's got a lot of nasty shakes. And then when she does them, that right here, you can see it. Once she breaks those big shakes, she's got a nice little move. But stock obviously breaking a little bit more of a long-term chart right there. So that's pretty good also. Want to keep an eye on that one. You know this one. You know this one very well. AVR, another one. Remember that one? $1.50 ran to about $4. She's up again, up 19%, 4.5 million shares. Very nice spread. Great orders. I can see a couple of iceberg orders popping up there. Going back on the radar. Mojo, another one. Another one. Big pop from 1020 to 12. 1020 to 1220. She's not up a lot, which is also nice. You know, it's not like these super big percentage movers yet, but she's building a nice base here. She's breaking a nice little 52-week high right there. That's always a very nice attraction. I just don't like the idea she kind of like stopped right here around 8. So anyway, these stocks are on the B list. They're not on the A list. Sometimes you see them. Yesterday, we had a couple of stocks that were on the B list and went on the A list. Which one was it? We had one of them yesterday. That was really well. SNCA, that was the other one, right? NSCA. I got to bring up the RLX, man. This thing got crushed yesterday, and it just never came back. That was just unbelievable. I forgot about bringing this one. This one got hammered. Listen, I'm going to put you probably guys didn't know what I'm talking about, but you could see it right here. The stock got really crushed. It was at like $20 and came all the way down to 10. So anyway, with that stock right there, sometimes they come back, but I think this is a Chinese company. I guess they do the e-cigarettes, trying to I guess kick them out or something like that. I don't know. But I think that was the news. But anyway, keep an eye on that. Sometimes you always get these stocks that do make these big moves in the morning. You know, then they'll make a little bit of bounce from the day before. But there are a couple of them like that. We got BBIG, another right there. BBIG is up pretty nicely at 6%, not up a lot of volume. We traded this stock back in January, ran from 4 to about 10. So you know the stock's got good moves. FREQ. Okay, so this one is the one I was bringing up earlier. This one got crushed. This was another one. Look at this stock. Listen, this is why you need to learn how to day trade, because you could see the stock was at $55. Every day kept going down, kept going down, kept going down. And then finally you wake up in the morning and imagine like, I really can't sell it. It's at 45. The stock's got good news. I hope it comes back to 55. Yeah, boom. Wake up this morning. Now it's at 36. Oh, I could have sold it at 45. Maybe now all of a sudden the swing trade becomes an investment. Now what do you do at 9? Sell it? Okay. So listen, these and you know what? What does that name end in? A pharmaceutical stock. Cyber traders. What do we know about pharmaceutical stocks? What do we know about them? They don't come back. They don't come back. So you can bottom fish all you want. Okay. Come and see us at 2:30. Tell me how that works out for you. What else we got here? A couple on the B list, but I don't know if they're really any worth if they're worth it. You got this PSTV. She was up pretty nicely, 6 million shares, nice spread. She's kind of holding here, so that's not bad. I'll throw that back up there. ORNP is another one that made a big move, but you can see how a lot of them had these big run-ups and it came back down. It's up 21%, but she was at 19. She was at 19. She dropped down to 12. Okay, that's a big, substantial drop. So just because you see it now doesn't mean that it's any good. There's another one too, another big stock that had a big pop in pre-market, and then she kind of backed off. It's like a lot of these things are moving like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then they're coming back down. But she's holding pretty strong here, so I'll see what happens. 7 million shares is a lot of shares. All right, cyber traders, anything I'm missing I did not call out so we can get ready for the open? Anything else? Pretty big list. It's Tuesday. I love Tuesdays, okay? Not only is it Taco Tuesday, it's Trading Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are the best days of the week. Don't forget, look at your calendar. Hopefully you're doing what we taught you what to do. And if you look at it, I can't jinx myself, okay? I can't jinx myself, but I didn't lose one day this month on Tuesday, all right? Trader K says, I'm watching the YBR. It's got a nice push. It's on the list, okay? It's on my list as a watch list. It's starting to go up a little bit here. You can see it's starting to creep up, but it's set a category 2 though. Got to be careful. The stock obviously is going to move in about like 5-10 cent intervals. It's not about buying the stock. It's the spread you got to worry about. Norman says GNUS in the cyber group room. Yeah, nice call on that one. Beautiful call. Let me tell you, man, you're doing a great job, Norman. Way to go, buddy. Got the experience there. You know what? The reason why I didn't find it is because it just popped right now at 9 o'clock. And it didn't come up on my watch list yet over here on the bottom right. So, yeah, it's G-Nuts. Okay? That's what we call it. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but traders, I'm going to teach you guys a lesson, a little tip of the day. If you notice when we call stocks out, we don't know the names of them. We don't know. We just call it how we see it. Like Mojo, right? The stock I told you this morning. We just say that. So when you hear it say like, what's that symbol? Why are you calling it? That's obviously not the name, but just something that traders do. TKAT. You know what I mean? Like it's not really TKAT. It's not really the name of it. So it's what is it? Tangong. Okay. So anyway, just give you a little tip of that. So some people ask me like, that's not really the name. Well, now you know why. All right, guys, listen, good luck today. Happy trading. Don't forget 2 big things you got to do before you leave. Make sure you're registered for the Cyber Expo that's coming up on Thursday. If you're in the Cyber Group room, don't be leaving because the busiest week, one of the best events that we have in the Cyber Group room at 11 o'clock. So we got Traders Talk with Josh. He's going to be taking your questions and answers. He's going to do a nice little training, looking at somebody's journals. And then also, for some of you who don't know this, but unless you subscribe to Bookmap, I'm going to be talking about level 4. I'm going to do live trading with Fausto tomorrow at 3 o'clock with Bookmap, talking about level 4. So everyone, if you haven't got that email from Bookmap, you probably should have. If not, we'll try to send it out. You guys can register for that too. So listen, you got to learn before you can earn. All these stocks that we're trading, there's all smoke and mirrors right now. But after that, You got to go back and you got to learn what you made money on. You got to, more importantly, learn what you lost money on. So when you come back on Wednesday, you got a nice fresh plate, start all over again, and hopefully, like anything else, it ends in a very happy, profitable day. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Cyber traders will start commentating like we always do at 9:30 when the market opens up, and on YouTube and Facebook listeners, we'll see you back here at 2:30.